TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Introducing first, hailing from the Promised Land. He is sort of a big deal. He is the change man, Chris Carter. And introducing his opponent, making her return to Hurricane Pro from Houston, Texas. She is La Lucha Baddie and Ring of Honor veteran, Miss Miranda Alize.
We'll talk about a surprise. We knew Chris Carter was going to be involved in action here tonight. We didn't know who his opponent was necessarily going to be until this moment. The returning Miranda Alize, the Lucha Baddie and former Hurricane Pro Cruiserweight Champion. She reigned as the Cruiserweight Champion for over 900 days, but unfortunately had to vacate the championship due to injury. We have not seen Miranda Alize since. It's great to see her back healthy and back in competition. You gotta believe that Miranda wants to get back to her winning ways. And what a great opportunity here. And look, not wasting any time is Miranda trying to roll up Chris Carter. Miranda not working by the hour here. Miranda facing the change Chris Carter here tonight at Hurricane Pro Wrestling. We'll see how much this surprise mixes into the game plans of Chris Carter. He wasn't sure who he was going to be stepping in the ring with here tonight at Hurricane Pro, and one of the best in Hurricane Pro history, Miranda Alize, former women's champion and cruiserweight champion in her own right. No stranger to these intergender matchups here. The Lucha Baddie are looking to lock up here with the change Chris Carter. Chris Carter has been seen all over independent wrestling, from Loco Wrestling to PWF to GCW, and makes his return here to Hurricane Pro Wrestling, and facing one of Hurricane Pro Wrestling's best. But you heard at the top, and there's a cover here from Miranda. Miranda in her own right, been making a lot of waves. So many appearances of late with Ring of Honor Wrestling, but still considers her home away from home to be right here at Hurricane Pro, and it's great to have Miranda Alize back to see her grabbing that top rope, creating separation here, and again, a stalemate. These two still jockeying for position pretty even so far, and it was interesting to see how tenacious Chris Carter will be in his offense here against Miranda Alize. You've noticed it's very common for athletes to be a bit trepidatious when they step in the ring with Miranda Alize. She can come at you with so many different ways. She's got that technical style and, of course, that high-flying technique. And there's the quickness there on display from Miranda, but roll up quickly from Carter. There's a trip up into a cover of her own from Miranda. It goes for a big arm drag, and Miranda watches it wild. Here's a roll up again here from Carter, and Miranda trying to roll into. Look at that technique. And 2 count only, and again, there's another stalemate. Very even matchup here so far. Miranda Alize has dominated the cruiserweight scene here at Hurricane Pro for some time, and one of the best cruiserweights on the scene here is, of course, Chris Carter, and that's a nice show of respect from Carter, which Miranda clearly wanted to have nothing to do with. She's here to compete. She's here for a fight. And there's a head scissors from Miranda, taking Carter down. Miranda tries to come crashing in, and Carter moves out of the way. Miranda going up, bottom, middle, up top. Head scissors again, turning Carter inside out, and Carter goes all the way to the outside. And now the Lucha Baddie measuring Carter, and this may be a baseball slide, but Carter moves out of position. Back and forth, do-si-do, here we go. DDT, it turns Carter inside out. Cover, hooking both legs, and 2 count only. There's another cover from Miranda, another 2 count. Now Miranda Alize looking over at Carter, then looking at her face, measuring her opponent, figuring out what her next strike is going to be. Again, Miranda can come out with you in so many different ways, why she's been such a dominant athlete here at Hurricane, and that's one way to take out your opponent, biting the fingers of Chris Carter. Referee riding in there. And then Miranda just collided in and got those deep strikes. See her rearing back all that force and momentum. Now Lucha Batty there with the headbutt. Former Hurricane Pro Women's and former Hurricane Pro Cruiserweight Champion. Now wait a minute, going for almost a 619 there from Carter. Oh! Colliding right there, look at that tandem offense. Oh, looks for standing shooting star press. Miranda tries to roll away, connected somewhat with his feet on the back of Miranda and went for the cover quickly, but still only a 2 count. That lightning quick, innovative offense from Carter come out of nowhere. And you see Miranda down. She might be out of it after that 6'9" on the rope and just slamming down Miranda right into the cover. Hooking that far leg, got a 2. The referee's a 1. Carter got to stay on offense, got to stop Miranda in her tracks and stay on offense for Chris Carter. Now trying to position, just picking up Miranda and just playing her right in the middle. Cover again. You see the frustration of Chris Carter on how to approach the Lucha Batty. Now wait, here's a roll up here from Miranda. And goes for the cover, only 2 count only from Carter here. And again, a 2 count. These quick successive covers here. Both looking at the other as a bit of a question mark here. And now Carter using all of that weight on the back of the shoulders of Miranda, using that middle rope for extra leverage, and referee right in there to warn Carter about using that rope as a weapon, essentially. Force a break before 5. Miranda ducks that wild clothesline, goes for another head scissor. Miranda takes down Carter. Now looks to maybe go for, I saw it would be Miranda right, so decides to roll up Carter here in the cover, and again, 2 count only. Oh, look at that kick right to the back of the head of Miranda Alize. The change in the cover, and again, a 2 count for the change, Chris Carter. Now this time gets in the face of the Hurricane Pro official radio to make sure Chris Carter is a very popular figure in independent wrestling here in the state of Texas. Getting this crowd behind him. We typically have always been firmly behind Miranda, and this crowd really not sure who to back in this matchup here. And now Carter with the vertical suplex maintains control. A little Eddie Guerrero Three Amigos action here. Texas wrestling legend. Now Wade Miranda putting the brakes on it though. Looks to maybe go for a vertical suplex of her own. Now these two jockeying for leverage here. And the vertical suplex, oh, but it's Miranda that wins out. Goes right into the cover here. Looks at near leg and 2 count only. You see Miranda slapping that mat. This return here at Hurricane Pro is not going the way that the Lucha Batty probably expected. Testament to Miranda, she hasn't missed a beat from her time away due to injury. Miranda Alize returning here tonight at Hurricane Pro, goes up and over onto Chris Carter, and then again using head scissors. Again to her advantage in this story, this matchup, but there's that big discus clothesline from Carter. Another cover here, and look at the frustration again on the face of Carter. He believed that was it, and this match will continue. We're live here on Title Match Network.
Tell him 1 minute and we'll go.
Chris Carter now looking to take the game up a notch. Going to the outside, stepping up. Chris Carter's the name, and high flying is his game. And what is the change Chris Carter thinking here? Well, we might not ever know. Miranda putting the brakes on it. Miranda Alize catching Chris Carter up on the top. He's not sitting on that ring post. This is a not good place to be spending your Saturday night here in Beaumont, Texas. These two fighting on the top ropes. Referee right in there trying to get these two superstars down. And now the Lucha Batty looking to maybe set up Carter for a superplex off the top. Folding up Carter, but How much damage did Miranda do to herself to take out Carter? Both Miranda and Carter down. We are live on Title Match Network for Hurricane Pro Wrestling. Miranda Alize in her return from injury here at Hurricane Pro. The former Cruiserweight Champion. Can she get out of the blocks? Or is it going to be the change, Chris Carter, to get to his feet first? And look at the hip bump from Carter. That second win from out of nowhere. There's a big wall back elbow. These two back up. There's a lot left in the tank of both these superstars. And Miranda Alize just lighting up Carter here. Look at the fire from the Lucha Baddie. Oh, back elbow cuts off that uppercut. Oh. Miranda Alize, Carter back and forth, back and forth, back and forth we go. Looks for the cutter, connects. Almost a stunner there. Miranda might be out of it. No, wait a minute. Miranda just barely getting that shoulder up. Maintain knee control on that ripcord knee from Miranda. Putting Carter up on her shoulders. Just drops him down. Knee right to the face. Is that everything? No, Carter again able to get the shoulder up, and look at the face of Miranda Alize. She's beside herself here. This match is gonna keep going. You can't get frustrated. You gotta stay focused on your opponent. Miranda putting Carter again in position, and maybe took too much time on offense there. Carter look flipping out of that. Big kick, right connects. Carter going up again. Dancing off that top rope, maintains connection. Oh, well, wait a minute. I think Miranda was able to reverse out of that, and Carter goes to the outside now. Miranda throwing Carter back into the ring, and God, this has gone back and forth, back and forth. Miranda going in, maybe looking for that big knee, but Carter moves out of the way. Reversal again. There's the cutter from Miranda. And there's the Wizzy. The Wizzy connects, and that's it.
TitleMatchNetwork.com